In this demonstration, we will be talking about unified return processing for POS. Documentation for unified return processing can be found on the doc site. The business value for this feature is that it merged the cash and carry transaction return and the customer order return into one screen, and cash and carry can also be returned through short journal, which I will show in the demo. Now I'm going to create a customer order by going into call center. First we have to search for the customer. I will type Mara to find a customer, selecting the customer here, creating a new sales order, selecting an item. Now I'm completing the payment and I will be using credit card as my method of payment. I'm selecting card. Now I've already saved a credit card. Submitting the payment. You can see it is authorized. So we will invoice the sales order so that the payment is captured and then only it is available for return. Now I'm trying invoicing this sales order, selecting all and pressing OK to invoice the order. Now in the CPOS I will be creating a cash and carry transaction. I will search product 81300 and add this product to the cart. Then completing the payment by using a credit card, changing it to enter manually. I'm using the test ADN credit card number here. They are available on the ADN site where all the test credit card numbers are available. I have completed the transaction, which I can now see in show journal. So this is the transaction which I just did. Now we will return cash and carry and customer order using return screen. Now I am going to search the receipt number for the transaction which I just did as a cash and carry. So I am able to pull that transaction for return, selecting it. We are returning one quantity here, selecting the reason. Then clicking on return. That will add the product to the cart. Now clicking pay card to enter the credit card to which we have to return the payment, using the same credit card, test credit card, and completing the tender payment here, and it has been returned successfully. So this is one scenario. Now I'm going to return using the sales order as a customer order here, which we created earlier. So you can see the invoice number, so means it's a customer order here. Selecting the return item, setting the quantity, and then the reason for return. Now the item is added to the cart, selecting pay card, using the same credit card for return, the test credit card. So you can see it's taking a little bit longer because here it is making an RTS call to HQ to return the item, as compared to the previous order, which was done just on the MPOS and using channel to return itself, completing the transaction. Now I will show a return from show journal, selecting a transaction which I have previously done from CPOS. Click return, selecting the product for return, selecting the quantity and reason, clicking on return. So it has added the item to the cart. Now clicking pay by card and entering the test card number and completing the transaction here. So this is the third option how you can return. Finally, at this point you have to enable this feature using feature management. It is called Unified Return Processing Experience in POS. Once you enable this feature, you cannot turn it off, and here you can see the what you will get out of this feature. It is described here. Mainly how I have understood it is unifying the return process for customer and cash and carry transaction into one operation, ease of UI, and cash and carry transaction can be returned even when HQ is offline. So you can read about it, and with this I conclude the presentation.